Assalamu alaikum. If you look at the board, you see an-nasabu. And what is an-nasabu? An-nasabu simply means attribution, association, or even lineage. In a simple term, an-nasabu, it is the attachment of ya'un mushaddada. This ya you can see ya which has shadda. It is attaching such ya to the noun to show attribution, connection, or even lineage. For example, when you have the word as-Sudan simply means Sudan that we know as a country. Now, if I want to make an attachment or association, I will simply remove the alif and lam and add ya onto it to become Sudaniyun, which means a Sudanese. So when you say Sudaniyun, it means a Sudanese. Another word I can give as an example is the word al-Hindu, which means India. Now, if I want to say Indian, I will simply say Hindiyun to show association, connection to India, Indian, an Indian person or thing or even objects. MashaAllah, we are still on our book Durus al-Lughat al-Arabiyyah, and today we shall be forming a lot of other words in attachment to this year so that we can know how to form with relationship. In Arabic language, we can simply say هذا رجل نحوي, which means this is a grammarian man, grammarian. So from the word an-nahwu, which means grammar, now I have nahwiyun, which means a grammarian. MashaAllah. Now, before we move on to our book, I say marhaban bikum, ahlan wa sahlan, you all. Welcome back to my channel, Ma'akum Akhukum Abu Jandal. And for those of you who have not subscribed to our channel, hit on the subscription button to be part of our family. Now, plus this lesson, we shall also be learning the plural form of ukhra. We all know that the word ukhra means another. That is for the feminine. As for the masculine, it is akhar. We say rajulun akhar, another man. Imra'atun ukhra, another woman. Now, as for the plural form of this ukhra, it is ukhar. Ukhar. Even in the Quran, we can find this, and this we shall also be learning at the end of this lesson. So stay tuned. We can see from our book Durus al-Lughat, he says an-nasabu ilhaqu ya'in mushaddadatin. When you hear the word an-nasabu, it simply means attachment of the ya which has shadda fi akhiri al-ismi, at the end of a noun. When you have a noun, you simply add ya mushaddada to it. This is an-nasabu. Litadulla ala nisbatihi, so that it shows the connection to that noun. Nahu, an example, we have the word al-Hindu. When we attach the ya to it, becomes Hindiyun. Al-Hindu, India. Hindiyun, that is Indian. Al-Hindu, the India. Hindiyun, Indian. We also have al-Iraku, that is Iraq. Then we have Iraqiyun, that is a person. We can say Rajulun Iraqiyun, a person, and Iraqi, a person from Iraq. Now we have a lot of other ways to do this attribution with. The first one we have here, we have unsub ila al-asma'il atiya. We are to attribute and make addition of that year to the following nouns. The first one we can see is as-Sudanu, which means Sudan. Now we have Sudaniyun, very easy, Sudanese. Al-Kuwaitu, it becomes Kuwaitiyun, which is a Kuwaiti. Then we have Al-Yabanu, it is Yabaniyu, which means Japanese. You can see it is very easy. We have Adinu, religion. Then it becomes Diniyun, religious. Do you understand? Religious. Rajulun Diniyun, a religious man. We have An-Nahu, which means grammar. We simply say Nahwiyun. Do you understand? Nahwiyun. MashaAllah. Nahwiyun. Hadha mithalun nahwiyun. This is a grammar example, a grammarian example. Next we have At-Tarikhu, which means history, the history. You simply say Tarikhiyun, which means historical. Tarikhiyun, historical. Next we have An-Nabiyyu, which means the prophet. We simply say Nabawiyun, which means prophetic. Nabawiyun, prophetic. Tibbun Nabawiyun, a prophetic medicine. MashaAllah. And lastly we have Al-Akhu, the brother. We say Akhawiyun, which means brotherhood, fraternity, confraternity. MashaAllah. Now, this is what we have learned of an-nasabu. Let's quickly look at the next exercise, which says, istakhrij min ad-darsi amthilatan lin-nasb. We are to bring other examples from the first lesson, which is lesson 3 of this book, and the link is placed above. You can go back to your book and cross-check and make sure you bring out all of the words which have been attributed using this year. This is the lesson for you. Now the next one we have number 15. He says ukhor. The word ukhor, jam'u ukhra, it is the plural form of ukhra, which is another. So ukhra, another, ukhor, another, for plural objects or things or persons. وهي ممنوعة من الصرف. And this word ukhor, it is ممنوعة من الصرف, meaning it is a deep tooth. It cannot carry tanween. You will not see ukhorun or ukhorin or ukhoron, and it will not carry kisra. You will not also see ukhori. MashaAllah. قال تعالى, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2 verse 193, when he was discussing about the matter of fasting, he says, فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيدٌ, whosoever amongst you is sick, أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ, or he is on a journey, فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ, then that should be a payment or a repayment for other days. You can see other days and other days. That is days coming. That's why we use the word ukhor. If it was yawmun, to be yawmun akhar. Now that we are having ayyam, which is the problem of yawm, it becomes ukhor. MashaAllah. Now this is what we've been able to learn in our episode of today. Do make sure you like, share with your friends, and solve these exercises by yourself by providing yourself with lots of more examples, and try to use some of the sentences we've used in this lesson in your day in, day out conversation to make it easy for you, so when you speak, you don't have to think, you speak like a native speaker. Until we meet again, jazakumullahu khairan. And for those of us who have not subscribed to our membership, do hit on the join button to be part of our exclusive members. Until we meet, assalamu alaikum.